Hey Taurus, this is going to be your How Do They Feel About You reading for March now. Please keep in mind that these messages are for specific Tauruses. They're not going to resonate with everyone, so if they resonate with you, that's great. But if not, please feel free to check out your moon, your rising, potentially your Venus sign as well. If you're returning, thanks for being here. Welcome back. I know it's been a minute, y'all. Let's see. Okay, so some of you may be dealing with an Aries here. I get the energy already as I'm shuffling that this, I keep hearing like this goes deeper than it seems. I don't know why that's here, but it's saying it goes deeper than it seems. Some of you also may be dealing with a Libra or an air sign. That energy is definitely here, and it's taking a while to get your cards. Normally for me that signifies that there's, you know, the relationship status could be complicated. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. So it's important for you to know that, because I feel like this energy may go for people who are already dealing with someone, or like, you know, that you have a relationship that's been, you know, ongoing for a bit, or someone who you just met or that's new. I get both energies here, but it's important to know whether it's someone that you just met or just recently started dating, or someone that you've been with or dealing with for a while, or you're in a relationship with or marriage with, whatever it is, that they really do have feelings for you. They really have strong feelings for you. And the other part is for those of you in newer connections, those feelings are developing, and they're developing, and it feels like they're real. It really feels like they're real. There's some energy here for me where it feels like there's untapped emotional potential in this connection, in the relationship, and they feel that. Okay. I can already tell. I'm just going to clarify this Ace of Cups. We get the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. And it's interesting because I was going to jump here, but it said to clarify this first. And I feel like there's a reason, because even though they have deep feelings, there's something about this connection that, with this showing up in the challenge, has not been able to get off of the ground, right? You know, hasn't been able to initiate forward movement, forward progression. There's a lack of risk taking in the relationship, or there's something about this connection that feels very, very risky, and someone has to sacrifice something here. Now, with the Ten of Pentacles showing up here for me in the reverse, it's telling me here that they're not yet ready to say that you're the one. Like, you're the person that they wanted to spend their life with. Especially for newer people, they're like, okay, I mean, of course, that's fine. But for others of you, it's important, if you've been dealing with this person for a while they have really, really deep feelings for you, there's something about being committed to you that doesn't completely sit right with them yet. It's not something that they can necessarily give you, or that they may want to at this phase. For some of you, you just may be dealing with someone who's not the commitment type, but has really strong feelings for you. Clarify the Fool. Okay, so she's coming up twice here. Queen of Swords, strong Libra energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It really does. I feel like there's some things here that have gone unsaid in the relationship or the connection. There's things that you may not know, there's something here about someone not communicating effectively, whether that's you or this person. It's partly because the lack of forward movement stems around not being a person or two people who can communicate honestly, openly, effectively with one another about something. Clarify the Queen of Swords here in the challenge. I feel like there's baggage here. And I feel like part of it, the reason why there's no commitment energy surrounding this connection, if that's even what you desire, but I'm just saying the reason why it's not in this connection is because someone's dragging along baggage into this connection or is still dealing with. I mean, it's not even, I mean, I wouldn't even, for some, it's not even the energy of baggage because whatever this is hasn't even been packed up yet. You know what I mean? It's fresh. You know, at least there's some implication that you've attempted to tie up some loose ends and kind of move forward, but there's just something lingering. This is not that energy. This is something where they're still very mentally and emotionally engaged in it, like consciously. You know, sometimes with baggage it's subconscious. No, they're consciously dealing with this energy. We've got the Eight of Cups here at their core. Clarify this. I feel like there's something here about for this person where it's like they realize that there's something that they're going to need to walk away from to move towards you, in a sense. And I feel like there's a reluctance to do that. There's a reluctance to want to take that risk, but there's an acknowledgement that that's what actually has to happen. Clarify the Eight of Cups. There's some relationship here that needs to be walked away from, and that's clear. And this is why there's a lack of commitment energy around the connection with you, is because there's something that this person is still, it feels like they're still heavily involved in. This could be another commitment that they're in, specifically another relationship, or it could be a past relationship that they're just still holding on to. They haven't yet been able to release, but that energy is here. And while they have feelings for you, there's some element here like, and I don't know if this is an energy of you desiring it. I don't want to say you, I mean, you could be putting the pressure on, but it doesn't have to be that. It's that it could even be that they just sense that you may want a relationship from them, and there's some energy within them that is fearful of that, wants to walk away from that because they have something else going on here. And the idea of commitment in a relationship is not something that they're willing to entertain at this phase. There's something here still lingering. Let's clarify. It's clearly there's some things that they want to say though, with the Guardian of Swords and Thoughts. Let's clarify that. Clarify the Guardian. Okay, so we get the Five of Cups. So that's a clear indication that I do feel like there is, and I don't always get this from readings where these kind of situations come up, these scenarios, but I feel like this person does have some emotional regret for putting you in a situation. It's almost like there's the energy of, they can tell that putting you in this situation is unfair, it feels like, and there's some kind of regret for that. I feel like this person wants to express that, and they think about that a lot. Especially if you've expressed emotion or feelings for them, they think about the fact that because they're in the phase that they're in and they're dealing with what they're dealing with, that it detrimentally affects you, whether it just be emotionally or mentally, they acknowledge that. That's something that they know. They're not oblivious to it. And they do feel some sense of regret about it. Anything else they need to know? I feel like they also recognize with the Knight of Pentacles, it's Virgo energy, but they also recognize that there's some element here that they're not willing to relinquish when it comes. They're not willing to release themselves or you from this connection. If they have any say over it. I do sense here that even though this is extremely complicated, they think about where this could potentially go, even though they know that they can't give you the commitment or the relationship that you may desire, or they sense or think that you may want from them. They do think about where this relationship could go. Now, their next action, we get the Eight of Wands. So, one, communication really picks up moving forward between the two of you. Especially passionate, intimate communication. This is, go ahead for the Eight of Wands. And we get the Five of Swords. I feel like this person, I got this earlier, and I feel like this is just kind of confirming that this person is not at a stage where they're willing to let you go if they can help it. I feel like this person may be showering you moving forward with some kind of attention, depending on kind of what their love language is. It could be gifts, it could be constant communication, trying to spend more time with you. And I think it's because with the Five of Swords, they may sense a regression in your energy. You know, it's like they may sense that you may be pulling back, and there's something about that they aren't willing to deal with it, you know, moving forward. Anything else they need to know? You get the Ten of Swords. I can sense here that especially I feel like some of you, Taurus, may be, because with this clarifying the Five of Swords, it's telling me like the reason why they're engaging in this energy is because you may cut this person off. You may block them. It may not be that extreme for you. You may just, you know, stop talking to them, stop engaging with them, stop, you know, and you choosing to pull back your energy is something that elicits this response in them where they're trying to pursue you more heavily because they aren't actually ready to let you go. So just be aware of that. That was your reading. I hope it was helpful and provided the clarity that you needed. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.